Hey, welcome to Unscripted Real Estate Talk. Craig Lurch with eXp Realty Luxury and Sports and Entertainment. We are coming live from WWDB AM Radio 860 in the frozen tundra of Philly. But we are hot in here. We have got a fantastic guest and friend of mine. It's going to light it up. We're going to get this place on fire. Hey, you can always follow me out on Instagram, Unscripted Real Estate Talk. Follow me at Craig Lurch Selling 215. Look for us out on Facebook, 215 Real Estate. We are out there. We want to share ideas with you. We want to share your companies. We want to help change and help you grow your businesses. But you can also always call me, 267-214-7728. So today we're coming in on a hot topic with a hot friend of mine. It's in a crazy business of changing environments. How often do you get stuck in a snow globe and you're like, I can't stand where I'm at. I can't stand the business that I'm in. I can't stand the office that I'm in. I can't stand my house. I want to sell my house. I want to get a new house. I want to redecorate my restaurant. Well, we'll talk with somebody today who's going to do it. Our topic today is your environment crafted for work, life, and everything in between. We have Jacque Nelson of J. Nelson Creative. And we're gonna kick it. Come on, girl. You don't just change the life. There you go. You change environments.
I change environments. However you live, work in them, I will make them your wildest dreams. I'm a little unconventional in my design, but that's part of what works.
Well, that's the fun part about it. You know, we all live in this snow globe, which could be a zip code. It could be somebody else's rules. Mm-hmm. It could be everything. You literally, when you send me pictures, I mean, you put a motorcycle in the middle of
a fine art gallery. It was a lot of, horses and fine art paintings, and bam, vintage motorcycle right in the middle.
There you go. And guess what? Everybody loved it. So it caught attention. And that's what we're going to talk about. You know, like we were saying, we all get stuck in things. Mm-hmm. But one thing is really neat. You're born in Philly. You were born and raised here.
Mm-hmm. You got it, Craig.
And you were born and raised in the Glenside area.
Yes, Glenside.
There you go. And you went to Arcadia, the Castle School.
I did. Arcadia and going to the castle was so much fun.
There you go. And also the Field of Diamonds, Temple. Fight for the cherry and the white. There you go. You gotta love that. That's how it got named. You know, it was the Field of Diamonds. That's
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then Temple Owls.
Temple Owls, you got it. Yeah.
Because it was a night school on Broad Street.
It started out as a night school, and that's how the Temple Owls got born.
There you go. Fight for the cherry and the white. Love the football team. Love it. Here we go. Let's get at this some more. So, all right, as we get into this, we're going to talk about a couple things in Philly. Mm-hmm. So we get to know what you like and what you don't like about Philly. But one of the best things that I love about Philly is the passion, the grit, and the brotherly love. Even though sometimes we have other fans that come to our town, we beat them up a little bit. And I say, stop beating people up and stop bullying people. Give them a hug. Change a life. So, but Super Bowl. I know, we're all deflated. Philly's not in it.
Yeah, that's true. That's some facts right there. Hardcore facts. But you know what? On Super Bowl Sunday, I will still be wearing my green.
There you go. Kelly green or the deep green?
Oh, we got to go Kelly. We need to stand out as Philly fans all over.
All right. I'm going to go with my green suede Adidas. It's going to go with my green and we'll be good.
I'm going with Kelly green and black sneakers with a Kelly green sweatshirt with the eagle, old school eagle flying across.
There we go. Hey.
You got to represent.
All right. If you were picking which one of the teams, which one are you picking?
East Coast.
I'm going East Coast, going with the Pats. You know, I kind of like the underdog. I kind of like 2 years into this thing. You know, I got a bunch of buddies that are, big Pats fans, Brian Moses, Pete Middleton, all those guys from up and down the East Coast and real estate. But, hey.
I feel like it's closer to Philly, and I'm like, I don't want to go out west yet.
No. We're staying here. We're sticking.
Yeah.
All right, so born and raised in Philly. Mm-hmm. What's your favorite thing about Philly? What do you love about Philly that makes you not want to leave here? Or what? Okay, by the way, 5th number city in the country from Zillow, top 6 from, I think in the New York Times or something was saying, in destinations, and we have the 250th birthday coming here.
That's going to be phenomenal. I can't wait for that. There's going to be so many fun opportunities to go to and places to go. What do I love about Philly? I love that our city is always changing, coming up with something new, coming up with new restaurants, new events, new exhibitions, and that helps me get inspired as well.
And you got into the decorating business because of you were an artist. You were
Yes, that good memory.
See?
Yes, I got into interior design because I designed a custom painting for this lovely woman in Society Hill, and she wanted this painting done, loved it so much, I wound up reconfiguring her entire first floor to go around this piece. And from that point on, I was like, all right, this is awesome. I can do this. And I literally just never looked back. And I do integrate my art, like, you know, into, like fine art skills into interior design where I can, but sometimes I just kind of do it because it's fun.
There you go. Add some things. We'll get into some of those.
A little more unexpected, had some more unexpected designs into my, what I do.
I like that. So you're not the rigid of what goes on. But
I'm
Philly.
not super conventional, to be honest with you. We're not going to get any gray spaces where I'm at. Gray on gray. We're out of that era. We're into something different.
We're into a little bit of fun. So, Philly, what's your favorite place to go in Philly? Let's pick a restaurant. What's your favorite restaurant in Philly? I know where there's the burbs. When I say Philly, it's everybody. It's 215. It's the whole zip codes. Philly is all the burbs, too. Mm-hmm. Where's your favorite place? I know you love the Bluebell Inn, but let's pick somewhere else. Go ahead, where else?
Oh, that's a tough one. There are so many good spots and so many new places that just opened. It have to be somewhere near Logan Square. I'm into Logan Square right now.
All right.
So somewhere near there. I also like me some good. I can speak. I am educated, folks. I can assure you.
There you go.
I do like what's going on in Fishtown right now.
Fishtown's got some cool places.
They've got just some funky things, and I love how they've reconverted some of the buildings in there. And to me, that's also inspiring. Taking a space that once had another life, and now you're bringing it new life, something different, something unexpected. And
what's the one area where there's the golf there? There's the
golf.
Right off of Delaware Avenue, right there. Fairmount.
Fairmount. I'm not sure about golf, but Fairmount is there.
That's what I mean. Where the nightclub is, or music. They have all the music. Is that where that place is? Maybe. I forget. I don't know. I know where it's at.
In our minds, it could be there.
I know exactly where it's at. But all right, so you have that. Now the famous question I'm always getting: who's your favorite cheesesteak?
Oh, it's got to be Del Sandro's.
Oh wow!
I'm going
Henry.
Mm-hmm. Outside the two regular picks, we're going Del Sandro's all the way, hands down, no questions asked.
All right, that's a Glen side.
What about you?
Oh, I'm going with Angelo's. I got
Angelo's.
Danny,
okay.
My boy Angelo.
Okay, I'll have to try Angelo's.
There you go. You got to go down there. You know, Mike Fabrizio, dear friend of ours, both mutually.
Yeah.
That's how we had met. You know, Mike selling the 3 condo buildings of everything. Good friend of ours, Danny, and love Angelo's. You know, you let us know. We'll work on getting you down.
Definitely have to try that.
All right, so we got the cheesesteak thing. All right, did you know today is National Soup Day?
What?
I know.
Did you just make that up because you?
No, I have it right here. No, I have it right here.
Oh, you got it off the internet.
Hold on. Yesterday was National Elmo's birthday day. Come on. So let's do this.
All right, Craig can't make this stuff up. It's true.
I know. So what's your favorite soup?
All right, you guys are going to laugh. I love a good chicken vegetable. Add some spinach in there. You got to get your veggies. Stay healthy so we can make all these great deals and, you know, make these great design plans.
See, you're going to stay healthy. I'm going French onion.
French onion?
All right.
What cheese is on the top of French onion?
Gruyere.
Okay.
Gruyère's on top. All right. Then on top of it, hey, by the way, to all the post people out there, the postmen, the post ladies, the post persons, the post trucks, in this snow, which is not easy, it's not, you see your post person today, give them a high five. It is National Post Persons Today, Postmen's Day, Post Women's Day, whatever you want to call it. And then the other one is, it is Valentine's month. So it's got to be national. What does everybody give on Valentine's Day? And don't say roses.
Chocolate.
Yes.
Chocolate. So
what's your favorite? Dark, milk, or white?
I like milk chocolate.
Milk
chocolate any day of the week. And I will have it for breakfast sometimes.
There you go. I like the dark chocolate with some peanut butter and stuff like that. You know, I know T and those guys. We've had conversations with them about. T's our producer, and the rest of the crew. We've had those conversations about some of the things that they like. But let me tell you something. One of the things that we're doing for a lot of my clients, a little thank you. I love them. Everything is about the funnels I live in. Change lives, make money, and have some fun. Hopefully, we're going to change some lives. We sent out 700 gift cards for a free rose at Krem's Florist. You take this card to my clients. You go do it. All you got to do is take the card in, get a free rose, long stem rose, boom, 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 all there. But yeah, so we're having fun. You know, that'll do some fun, and it's just part of it. So.
And it's also really important. I believe it's really important to say thank you.
It is. You know, living in abundance, that's changing lives. And in changing lives, it's also your environment. So let's get into where you're at. First of all, it's jnelsoncreative.com.
Yes, JaneNelsonCreative.com. And if you have any questions or would like to inquire about any of my services or something I can do, you can email me at info@JaneNelsonCreative.com. That is also listed on the website.
Great. All right. So we've gotten into that. And you're doing jobs down in Maryland. You go to New York. You're all over this tri-county, tri-states, multiple, and you'll really go anywhere if somebody's going to pay for the ticket to get you there to do the work, probably.
Pretty much, as long as it's interesting and we're both having fun and I'm helping you live your life and make your environment better in some way.
That's a key point. That's a key point. Because in real estate, there are multiple things. And then people are saying, how am I going to tie this into real estate? Well, one, you need to change an environment for yourself, maybe. Maybe you are stale in the home that you're at. Yes, you can fix it. And sometimes you just need to move your energy. Sometimes you need higher ceilings. Sometimes you need, I got a buddy who's 6'9", and he was living in a 7.5 foot ceilinged house in the middle of out in North Hills area. I found him a house in Rydell that had 14-foot ceilings, and he blossomed his business by them. So you've seen in business that as you've helped people change their environments, their colors, the way they feel in it, they explode.
So I don't think it's just about redoing your house or your entire house. It's about changing the environment you live in, creating moments, and the energy is what you're saying, and just. It can be an immersive space. You live there. You breathe there. How do you live there? How do you move in your space? How do you want to function? I do believe that, colors, textures, all that stuff, and the unexpected moments, because I am a little unexpected in the way I do things, that eclectic design, that eclectic, whatever you want to say, nature, that all comes into play. And when you walk into your space, you feel calm, relaxed, excited to be there. You want to be there. That's what I bring to the table.
In people selling homes, let's talk about this. With people selling homes,
okay,
what's the best advice you would give if somebody's selling a home and getting it ready for a market that they really don't know who the buyer is? How would you go into that? Because I've got a lot of clients, look, they're a hot mess. I said, you got to half declutter half the stuff you've got. You got to get, polished up, because I come in the house and my shoes need to be cleaned and polished after I'm down and done. How do you handle any of that? Have you been doing some of that stuff, helping it get ready?
So I think you kind of hit the nail on the head there. Declutter, minimize, edit. When I say minimize, I mean don't have 25 pictures on one bookshelf of you and the grandkids, and the grandkids are now 30 years old. Edit it out. Think of it as like curating a space. Curated meaning, okay, what kind of story do you want your home to tell when somebody walks through it? What kind of pieces do highlight your, whatever areas that you have in there that are, if you've got great architecture, high ceilings, 8-inch molding, okay, you want to show that off, not hide it. You want to bring all those things to light. You want you only get one chance at a first impression. Your first impression is when you walk through your front door or side door, whatever you have. What do you want that to say?
And I think it's also...
And a deep clean will do you well.
Oh, gotta get a good scrub.
Clean.
Including people, if you're leaving your refrigerator in the sale, people, I'm telling you, polish the hot water heater, polish the heater, clean your fridge, make sure everything's organized, throw it out. People are going to open the drawers, get those things ready. What colors are you seeing that are the common? 70% of all the cars are black, white, and gray. Yeah. So if you're dressing a house to get it for the market, I know you add your little flares here and there. What would be I know you said no grays on grays, but if people were figuring out, or if you were to go into a house and say, we got to get this to a vanilla level, what kind of colors are the majority of the people you see pulling? Not the accent, not the little accents. What colors are you seeing?
So you're right. I have seen things pulling away from gray, the gray pattern on pattern, solid on solid gray. And cold gray for that matter. That's been going out the door. What's been coming in is things that are more homey, more warm. So I am seeing more taupes, but I'm also seeing more textures on walls. If you want to do like a pattern, some sort of vinyl is very big, and I don't mean vinyl like on cars. I mean wall treatments. We're not going to do the pasting of wallpaper anymore. That is very 1960s. It can be in a good way. It can also not be in a good way. So I would suggest someone, to highlight your space, maybe do a more simple treatment, make it feel warm and inviting.
People, I mean, I've been seeing some of the
And
stuff.
some greens, warm greens.
That's where I was
greens.
going.
I can talk about color all day long, so that might be another show.
There you go.
Green. Some people, I've noticed people usually lean toward greens or toward blues, one or the other. Not saying people don't lean toward other ones, but they're my two biggest color patterns that I've seen
on an accent wall and stuff like that. That if you're going to paint, try to get
accent wall or just throughout, or just little pops here and there, just to tie the space together and make it look cohesive. I do talk with my hands, so.
There you go. That all works, and that's how that's why when we're in radio station, I actually stand. So this is good because I can't sit. I mean, I'm a hyper day president. So
I'm with you.
And by the way, Jackie's doing the same thing. The two of us have got our hands flailing over here.
I'm also Italian, so I do talk with my hands by nature. So
I mean, she's actually like showing like how a paintbrush would be painting. So it's actually her. So all right, decor. What kind of decor? I mean, if you were going to do a new construction property,
okay,
and we had a blank shell. And remember, 70% of people think in vanilla and chocolate. They don't think of these other things. How do we market to them? How do we find the things that are going to flare it and make it stand out a little bit?
Okay, so I've got a couple questions I'd be asking. Okay, what is your function of the space? What do you want it to? What is its purpose? And I'd also ask, what are your nice to haves? What are your needs to have? Like if it's a business, then I'd say, okay, what do you absolutely need to have here? Okay, what makes you uncomfortable? Give me any image, or I'll show them an image. I'm like, okay, uncomfortable in a good way, or it excites you, and you want to jump in and say, hey, maybe I want to try this. Let's bring some things down from the ceiling. Let's make some sort of reflective surface that'll have your logo on the window or on a wall, but not like totally in your face. It's a little more, muted. I'm like, so I would ask questions like that. I would also ask them to show me, okay, what is the most amazing space? What is the most cool space that caught your eye ever? What are your inspirations? Don't look at costs of items. Look at the actual space. Mm-hmm. How did you feel when you walked in that space? What feeling do you want people to have when they come in here? Do you want them to be wowed and completely excited, or do you want them to be relaxed and give a more spa-like feel?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
that was a lot of
that was a lot of good stuff, and I like the questions because when I'm working with my buyers, I always ask them, what kind of decor do you like? Mm-hmm. If you don't like traditional or you don't like Victorian, why am I going to show you Victorian if you like contemporary?
Mm-hmm. And you know what? I'm so glad you use those words because some people think they have to fit into some kind of like box. So either you're Victorian, you're mid-century modern, you're this or that. You are not one thing. A lot of things, a lot of items, a lot of types of pieces make up who you are, who you want your business to be and represent. Mm-hmm. So it's not just one thing. It's okay to mix and do it well. When you hire me, it's going to be done well.
There you go. And guess what? It's definitely going to have some fun to it.
Mm-hmm.
You had said something that was really interesting, and I challenge people to this all the time. Getting comfortable in your space. Mm-hmm. I think one of the biggest things in real estate as an agent, and again, I always say, find a professional real estate agent. The average real estate agent sells less than 3.6 homes a year. Don't go there. It's your biggest investment. Find somebody who's doing at least 20 or more. I know all the other agents out there. I'm sorry, the truth hurts. Figure out how to do more, but it's the biggest investment you have. Find somebody who has a team that can get the home ready. Find somebody that can help put you in a space. I mean, I'm just thinking, I know people that I'm showing homes like, I have no idea how I'm going to overcome this house. I'm going to say, hey, I got Jackie. She'll come and give you an hour consultation walking around this house. Can it fit the environment that you're looking for? But get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yes.
Comfortable being uncomfortable. That's what our challenge is. We get so comfortable.
But also get excited. Don't be afraid to go with things that make you excited. And get your blood going. You're like, oh my God, I like that. I'd love to have this in my house. I'd love to have this in my, my basement, my living room, whatever it may be.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Get some excitement going. It's like...
Because I think that for a long time, and you can correct me if I'm wrong since you are real estate, a lot of people have been decorating their homes and designing their homes for the next thing. Okay, how's it going to look for resale? Okay, well, you're going to be here for at least 5 to 10 years. Why wouldn't you make your space your own? Don't make it for somebody else.
Yeah.
With that said, I'm not saying put $100,000 into, your space, but make it something that you are going to want to come home to. And also like being home, not come home, drop your stuff, and go back out. Come home, you're going to want to get cozy on the couch. build your family, build memories there, create some great memories and some good times.
It's all about building the memes. It's all about, and again, I always
Creating
reference.
experiences, what I say.
Yeah. I get look, we're both big on Instagram. We're both big in social media. And I'm not the guy who's going to go out there and start singing. I did sing, Rubber Ducky the other day on the Rubber Ducky Day, but no, it's out there on Instagram. You can see that, singing Ernie's song with Rubber Ducky. But and I'm not the guy who's going to be doing that little dance around thingy. It's just not my thing. I'm not going to be dropping the F-bomb that some people do. They think it's cool. But let me tell you something. There's some fantastic agents that can get away with all that stuff. But I'm me. Everybody, we're one. All of us are one of a kind. So your environment that you're in, that you're buying, if you're not living in your happiest spot right now, call me. Call me. I don't care whether it's 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years out. I want to know what your dream home is, where it is, and why aren't you there, and what's stopping you from getting there. What's your situation? What's the target? And how do we got to get over what objections to get to that point? Because if we can figure your story out, we're going to ultimately be able to help. Sometimes we do a quick fix. Jackie's going to come in. You can do a quick fix to kind of get you feeling where you want to go. And then we say jump in 5 years where you really want to go. Maybe you want to be in that penthouse downtown, or maybe you want to be
maybe we'll move some walls. You never know.
Yeah, maybe be in a 1-bedroom condo downtown and doing it as a stop and drop, like good clients Jackie and Brian bought down around, where was it? It's down right around right around the Hard Rock, but about 2 blocks down by that little park. I forget the name of the place there.
Oh, I got you.
The White Building. The White Building.
All right. Yeah, that's a good spot.
20-foot all glass ceilings, barreled ceilings with it was an old warehouse, barreled brick ceilings in the building. It's on the corner. I walked by one day and I saw her up on the ladder just trying to put some Christmas up, and I took a picture and I called her and she's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you're standing outside the light."
I love it.
But they live in Bucks County in a Victorian that is like the metal fence around the thing and all the shutters, 250 shutters, and he's got to paint all the time. And they just wanted this crash pad, and it is totally the opposite. So they found that dream thing, and kind of did that feel that you say, find that space.
You got to find that space, and you brought up something that I think is really important. Okay, what is stopping you? Not you personally, but like your clients. Like, what is stopping you from doing these amazing things? Yeah. If it's commercial, okay, what's stopping you from doing that? Amazing space when you come in. That welcoming space, or that get you in the building.
Yeah, I mean, you're doing some work for some dentists right now. I mean, you're decorating some hot stuff for some dentists, which is like, hold on, this is kind of cool.
Coming. Yeah,
you're not just going to a doctor's office. You're like, I'm going to get drilled and I'm going to get Novocaine. You're
this is going to be an experience, an immersive experience. I'm like, what does that mean to you, doctor? I can't put his name on yet. And so we're coming up with that. And he's just like, Jackie, I don't want it to look like any other building that you've ever seen. And you're walking in to come to get dental work done. I said, don't worry. It'll be amazing.
That's great. And then you're helping with a redesign and this is huge for all the restaurant owners and people that sometimes your restaurant gets a little tired after 3 to 5 years. Sometimes you need a little facelift. Sometimes you need a little new energy. Mm-hmm. You're creating a speakeasy. You're helping design.
We're doing a speakeasy with the inspiration of F. Scott and Fitzgerald's mixed with like a 70s twist, but more of a classic 70s, not the... We'll just not the orange shag. We're not doing 3-inch shag. Even maybe on the ceilings though. You never know.
I was going to say, are you going?
I wouldn't be opposed.
You're not going to do the Elvis green ceiling like the Jungle Room, whatever it is.
No, but since it's a speakeasy and there is going to be a back hidden entrance, we might have some maybe 10 to 12 foot statues that come in and greet you with some kind of like fog, but. Like motion censored fog. But we haven't gotten that far yet since we're still in the Arctic tundra stage right now.
All right, so here's the rule again.
On that one.
If you're looking to redo a restaurant, you got to reach out to me, or you got to reach out to Jackie at JNelsonCreative.com. JNelsonCreative.com. Let me tell you something. I've seen the new logos. I've seen some of the places that she's doing, and let me tell you, if you want to redo your environment and staying put, I'd like to help move you to your new environment, and then we redo it, and then have Jackie redo it. But if you want to stay put, that's cool too. My job is to change lives and connect people and have fun with it. And this is fun stuff because we're so busy being busy. We're not figuring out what we are, where we really are. There's only one of us. There's only one set of DNA And we're the only one. You can't make a duplicate. Okay, they can clone us. I'm not sure everybody wants two of me around, but we'll just deal with the point. In fact, is that be your perfect self. Pick your perfect space. Pick the place that lifts you up and makes you like, oh hell, I want to hit the nitrogen and I want to go. So that's the fun stuff up there. But all right, a little insight you want to give coming into 2006. Anything in decorating? We're down to 1 minute. What's your final thought of it?
Final thought for 2026, be yourself. Don't be afraid to take the leap, whether it's residential or commercial. Take the leap, do what scares you, and Craig and I will help you do it.
It's only paint.
It's only paint. Oh, it could be treatments too.
It's okay, but
And you know what? Buy the funky stuff. Buy the funky stuff that you love. If you love it, it'll work in the space.
There you go. As the saying
We'll
goes,
help you make it work.
Dance like nobody's watching, and just go have some fun with it, man.
Have some fun. Buy the funky stuff.
There you go. I go in the office every morning. I kind of play J-Lo, Let's Get Loud, and get like all fired up running around the office. So you guys know me. I get hyper. I've got a big 80-inch flat screen in the main office area. I have YouTube videos. I have music playing. The energy is what builds. People walking in like, this place is cool. Other agents come in. I said, it's no longer a snow globe. This is a blue ocean where we swim and where we go. So I want to get into, remember, the 3 funnels: change lives, make money, have fun. Go out, change somebody's life this week. You never know whose life you're going to change. It might be your life. You are definitely changing lives. You're changing environments. You've helped change my radio show. Jackie, this has been a real pleasure.
This has been amazing. Thank you, Craig.
Remember, jnelsoncreative.com. You can always reach out to me, 267-214-7728. Follow me out there, Craig Lurch, Selling 215. Have a blessed week. Let's go get them and go change a life.